Yeah, I need more light. Next one. Oh, Mr. Aaron. Whoa. I shut the air because I was cold, but I don't have the oven on now. What's up, guys? I am prepping some food actually to bring to my mother-in-law's house so they can have some food for the week. So I was like, let me hop live. Let me hop on. I didn't give you your Friday. Live, so we'll do like a quick little Sunday morning live. I already went to Trader Joe nonstop today already. But I'm gonna just do like a quick roasted chicken thigh. I'm gonna do a quick potato salad. So first thing I want to do is get my potatoes boiling for a little bit. I'm gonna boil them for like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna throw them in the oven. Maybe I'll just boil them the whole way. So much easier.
Wow.
Good morning. First thing I want to do actually is make myself a coffee.
Eat the strawberries too, kid.
I also bought cantaloupe, Serafina.
Just one more mandarin. I'll get more mandarin.
Whatever she wants. I'm making a coffee. Oh, you know what I forgot to buy?
Gonna get rid of this.
Yeah, I have no garlic. No garlic. Can't see you anyway.
No.
I made a jicama. I'm also making a coffee. I had an arugula salad today. 9 in the morning.
One for now, okay?
Vacay was so much fun.
One other one I'll give it to you.
How funny. Oh, I mean, I'm from Howard Beach, and I went to OLG. I graduated OLG. I went to OLG from pre-K to 8th grade. And then I went to Stella Maris, which isn't there anymore. That's so funny. And you know what? You could tell those Howard Beach moms, like, thank you. But when I was growing up, and you guys are cool because you guys are like the older crowd. When I was growing up, they hated me in Howard Beach. They didn't like me. I was like, you know, I wasn't your typical Howard Beach girl. And that's the truth.
That's true.
Steak marinade. Depending on the cut of steak, if it's like a ribeye or like a T-bone, a strip, like a nice piece of meat, I definitely wouldn't even marinate it. I would just do like salt and pepper and cook it in butter or on the grill. But if it's like a skirt steak or like a flap steak, a chuck roast, something like that, I like to do soy sauce, Worcestershire, hoisin. I have a lot of steak marinades on my grill. I mean, on my page.
You want me to do anything?
Thanks, guys.
Wash these
I'm
up.
gonna roast them with the chicken. I'm gonna roast everything together. I'm sorry for back. I want to put those in a thing and boil them a little bit. The potato. And babe. By the coffee cup.
Yeah, but
I'm just putting some ice in my coffee.
the whole bag?
Yeah, because I'm gonna give some to your mother and then I'm gonna keep some.
Okay. Salt water.
Yeah.
Where's that kosher salt? That's
I
why.
think she took it home. This is just a hazelnut iced coffee. It's like the hazelnut Nespresso pod with ice cubes, nothing else. I like my shit like sock. My husband is the chillest person in the world. I'm not even kidding with you. And you know what? That's why we like vibe so well together, because I'm the complete opposite. I'm worrying about every detail, nothing that even friggin' matters. And he's like, it's okay. It's gonna work out. Everything will work out. And I'm like internally on fire. Imagine we were both like that. It would never work. Okay. What? We would probably like want to kill each other. Alright, let me get an onion. I'm just making like a quick roasted chicken. I'm gonna put like a bed of onions and what else am I gonna put? Carrots. I have a few cherry tomatoes that I picked from my garden. I'm gonna put those in for her. A pepper. Love it?
Half them?
No, because I'm gonna half them after I cook them. And then I'm gonna roast them a little bit. Is that the whole bag? Yeah. Cook them like that. Actually, are they all the same size? Yeah. Maybe just cut this one. And these three, just in half. Because I want to put them face down.
The bigger ones, half?
Yeah.
Long ways?
Yeah. Just do them all like that. Nothing up there.
Half them all?
Yeah. Just scrape it off. Whoa, I dropped my toy. Oh, you know what, babe?
What?
I have these too. Use these too. So just cut them in half. I'll give them half to your mom. You know how much you love that. Yeah, just cut them into half like that. And not all of them, babe, just the big ones.
Long ways, right?
No, you could cut them the other way because these are the same size.
You want them to all be circles.
Both of them all be the same size. Okay, sorry, it's just like, first day back from vacation, and there's just like so many moving parts everywhere in my house, and I feel very chaotic because you come home with so much laundry, you come home, you have to put everything away, nothing is organized like the day that you left, like shit is just in every bag, all over the place. I'm not someone that works well with clutter, if we haven't realized already. All right, I'm going to take half this onion. I'm just making a quick roasted chicken thighs. I'm bringing this to my mother-in-law's house so they can have, just some dinner through the week. I'm making a quick potato salad. Some roasted vegetables. Nothing crazy. Just like prepping some food that I had in the fridge and that I wanted to cook up anyway. I like Middle Eastern food, yes. Where is there a food truck festival in Aberdeen? And did it happen already? Is it still going on?
That's that one we went to, Jersey Fest or whatever, right?
The Jersey Fest? Because that one we did see. We did go to that. They're like all over the place. Vacation was really sweet. Hi from Delaware. We were actually looking into Delaware because we heard it was very kid friendly for like little weekend getaway as well. So if you have any good like kid friendly resorts over there or like, hotel stays, let me know. I'm roasting some onions. I'm just putting like a bunch of aromatics on the bottom of the baking dish. Babe, someone said Rehoboth Beach. That's what we were looking at last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm putting them on the bottom of the baking dish. And I'm going to just roast everything with the chicken. I'm only doing like 4 chicken thighs. They like barely eat food. They eat very little.
Maryland too, I heard in some parts.
Yeah, but how far is Maryland?
Yeah.
I'm also not great in the car. So since having kids, my tolerance for going on long car rides have like diminished drastically. When I was pregnant with Fina, I don't know what the hell happened, but since having Fina, the car makes me very anxious. Like if I'm in the car for too long, I get very uncomfortable. So like, I think probably like 3-4 hours would probably be like my limit. Right? 4 hours?
Yeah, that's what you
4 hours.
all good moves.
I am Italian American. Yeah, I could do like 3 to 4 hours is good. Like I would never like I mean I'm not saying 10 minutes in the car. Like it has to be a long interval, but also I could never do like a road trip. You know what I mean? Like cross country road tripping sounds so much fun in theory, but I don't think I would be great for that. So Cape May we were looking at too, but is there a lot of kid friendly stuff there? Like is it just more catered to adults? Because I mean we you know I want the kids to have a good time also. Alright, so I have an onion. I'm gonna put some peppers. I picked some fruit today from my yard. I didn't share. Where'd it go? I am doing like a day in the life, so I have a bunch of gardening content. This pepper was just on the floor. I would have let this grow a little bit longer, but I'm gonna use it if it's there. A few tomatoes I'm gonna throw in. These are sweet heats. I'm gonna save these. Some strawberries. This is just from my garden this morning. I'm gonna just use them in the roasted chicken as well. Just give them a quick rinse. That's big enough, Poppy. There's a new Miss Rachel if you haven't known. My kids are enjoying it, I have to say. Okay, I have to look into Cape May. I was looking into Delaware just because it was a little different, you know? But we wanted to do like a bunch of little weekend getaways this year, and then maybe like next year I was gonna plan like a big, like a big vacation. But let's just survive some of these first. I want to get everybody conditioned to traveling and hotel stays. But honestly, they were pretty good. Like my kids were really pretty good. I can't even complain. Nighttime, they eventually go to sleep and they really don't sleep late, but it is what it is. So these are just a few. Look at this beautiful cherry tomato from my garden. Thanks, babe. I just have some potatoes here. We're going to boil a little bit, and then I'm not even going to roast them. I'm going to just do a boiled potato salad. That's fine. Just because it's easier.
Good salt?
Yeah. Do we have any of that other salt? I think it's in the brown thing.
I might use it last time I boiled something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just like I said, I'm just roasting it all up. My husband is part Italian, yes. Dutch Wonderland, yeah, but Dutch Wonderland for us. Can you sleep over that? That's like a day trip. I feel like 'cause that's not too far from us. That one.
It's cold. Yeah, 2 hours.
I think that was that was closer. These are long. Let me make sure this is the sweet one actually. Yeah, it's not the spicy one. I have long sweets growing back there, and I have long hots. This was a sweet one. Sesame place, yes. That's another thing, but that's another thing that's not that far. Like, we could do that overnight. That's like a quick day trip for me. I'm going to actually peel these carrots. They have like a very thick skin. Where's the Steamboat Inn? Advice for first-time mom. I would say to just try to soak in everything and go with your gut instincts. Don't give a shit what people say to you. Obviously take advice when it's needed, but trust your instincts as well. These are just some carrots. I'm going to put some of those in. Thank you for following me and sharing my live. Yeah, Wildwood is cool too. It just is Wildwood party town? Because I don't want to bring my kids to the Jersey Shore boardwalk. That's not the experience I'm going for. You know what I mean? Briarwood Crest. I have to look into that. I'll look into it. Because that's like also like a quick little getaway for me. Like it's not, I don't have to do so much planning for that. I'm gonna do one more carrot. New Hope. I love Pennsylvania. I just feel like that's like close and like everywhere you go, the scenery is you know, beautiful. I also grew up going to PA, so it's kind of like familiar for me, you know. I am just roasting up some chicken thighs. I'm making a quick herby potato salad. And what else am I making? Maybe some like fried up broccoli. I'm gonna say what I have in there. These are called multicolored carrots. They taste like, those purple ones are like a little sweeter than regular carrots. I'm gonna be making a stock this week. I'm stocked up with stock essentials, okay? So I have a bag of scraps, my veggie scraps, and I also have chicken scraps. So chicken stock coming soon this week at some point. I got a lot of shit going on this week, but this week at some point. This is food that I'm going to be bringing to my mother-in-law's house. Sometimes I'll send food over there so they have like an extra dinner throughout the week. I'm going to look into Delaware. Indigo, violets. It's all I hear all day. I love the rainbow. Alright, what else was I gonna put in now? Let me get the olive oil. I don't have any desire to go to Disney, honestly. Disney is definitely not on like my top of the list for vacations. Like kind of low at the bottom. Like if we're gonna do like a big vacation like that, it's probably not gonna be Disney. I can find kid friendly vacations that are gonna be just as cool as Disney. Like eventually, if my kid comes to me and says, "Ma, I want to go to Disney," I will for sure take her to Disney. I just feel like it's so overpriced, and my kid, Serafina, doesn't even watch Disney. She doesn't even, like, she can watch whatever she wants, you know? She chooses what she wants. She has no desire to watch Disney. Maybe she will one day, you know? But as of right now, she doesn't give a shit about Disney princesses. It's just not her thing. So that's not, like, our top rated. I feel like I would probably go to the Nickelodeon thing before Disney or Universal. Like, I don't know. I really don't know anything about like that whole area to even make a judgment. But Disney's definitely not in my top of the list of vacations. So I'm going to put some chicken in here. I'm not washing my chicken. Please don't lose your shit, okay? This is just 4 chicken thighs that I have. I'm going to put olive oil, salt, pepper. I'll show you. I'm going to season it nicely. And I'm going to just roast it all together. Cartoon Network Hotel? That sounds fun. I'm making roasted chicken thighs. Dream Mall, New Jersey, yeah, but that's like not that far from me. I'll just go to that for like a day trip.
Lettuce.
I have my dishwasher on, so if you don't hear me, it's because of my dishwasher.
Let's go to Atlantis.
Atlantis? Yeah, I would totally do that. I mean, if I'm going to spend that money on Disney, I'd rather do that 1,000%.
So would the kids.
Yeah, so would my kids.
I'd rather go to the beach.
Yeah, and also there's so many excursions and shit that you can do there.
They'd rather go to the beach and eat seafood.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe like one day she'll want to go, but right now that she don't really care about it. I'm gonna do salt. Let's start with some salt.
Who's the magic in the Caribbean?
They have Atlantis. I think Bahamas, babe? Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have it all over. I could be wrong. This is lemon pepper. I'm going to mix everything together, so don't worry. It'll all be seasoned. I'm going to mix it with my hands, too. Black pepper. I'm going to get some fresh mandarin juice. Peel bananas. I'm gonna just squeeze some juice. This is just like a on the whim. What are we doing? You know what I mean?
What are we doing?
Not like a planned recipe or anything. Just marinating some chicken and roasting it up. I have been cooking on the internet for years. I was on Instagram before I was on TikTok. I don't know. I wasn't really popping over there. I didn't really hit on that side of town. I'm definitely better. I'm definitely more loved on TikTok. That's for sure. Hello. Ocean City is for families. I have to look into that. I just feel like every time I look up pictures of Ocean City, it's like an outdoor bar. And I just picture like my kids swimming in the same water as these people who have been drinking all day that also don't want to go out and use the bathroom because they're drinking in this like outdoor bar. Does that make sense? Am I crazy for that? And like, is that really kid friendly? Yeah, I'm not trying to go to the party towns, you know? All right, some fresh citrus. And then I'm going to just put a splash of balsamic dressing just to give it a little moisture. I don't have any garlic in my house right now, believe it or not, but if you want to recreate this recipe, definitely do garlic. Definitely put garlic. I'm going to put just a little bit of this balsamic vinegar dressing. That's it. And now I'm going to use my hands to mix it, okay? Get all your seasoning mixed in on both sides of the chicken, on those veggies. And all this liquid will cook in eventually, and I'm just going to create like a really nice pan sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cook the chicken skin side down like this. I'm going to cover it really tight with foil. Let me wash my hands first. I'm going to put a little more lemon pepper on this side, too. Just for safe measures, you know. Salt, pepper, lemon pepper, fresh citrus. Okay, so I'm going to cook them skin side down like this, like mixed with all the veggies and stuff. I'm going to cover it tightly with foil. I'm going to bake it 400 degrees like this for a half hour. And then once the half hour timer goes off, I'm going to flip them, take the foil off, and bake them uncovered for another half hour. So an hour total, 400 degrees. You can do this with any combination of vegetables. I wouldn't recommend doing like broccoli and shit like that because the broccoli gets like soggy. You know what I mean? Like carrots, potato, onion, garlic, peppers, tomato, perfect. I wouldn't do like green vegetables with it. I would just do the greens on the side. Is everybody okay? tropical. It's pouring over here today. But, I mean, people, like, say that they don't put their oven on in the summer. My oven's on all year round, any day. We're even barbecuing in the snow. I don't know. I always got my oven on. I'm making chicken soup this week. Thank you, Kiki. Kalahari, we love Kalahari. We've actually been there before. And the last time we went, actually, Fina was a little small for everything, but she may actually be better for her now, not for nothing. All right, so half hour, skin side down, 400 degrees. Put my half hour timer, and now I'm gonna start prepping the ingredients for my potato salad. Hey, my big marble bowl, that's in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Hi, Princess.
I need to make some toys I'm making.
What are you making?
A fort.
You're making a pillow fort?
Yeah.
Is Daddy helping?
No.
No!
Nope.
Yeah, they had severe thunderstorms when I was gone. I actually recorded a bunch of gardening content. I'll share with you guys later. And my tomato plants, like, I got to do surgery on them. I literally need to go out there and they need major surgery. But it's fucking pouring. Am I going to really do that in the rain? No. And you know what? It's not only just pouring. I wouldn't even mind if it was pouring. Yeah, I put it in the oven. I wouldn't even mind if it was pouring, but it's like humid. And usually when it's like that, it's so buggy. And I'm not trying to get attacked by bugs. Great Wolf Lodge, I have like mixed reviews about that place. Back in the day, I don't know if it like improved since then, but I heard like the rides were kind of old and it was like dirty. But don't quote me, that's just what I read in like reviews. So I'm not trying to talk shit about the place. I haven't been there in a really long time, if ever. So, you know, I don't know from experience. I'm someone who reads reviews, but I still make my own judgment. Like, if there's a restaurant that people are like, oh, that place is disgusting, I'm never going to eat it. If it's something that I've been wanting to try, I'm going to still try it. And then if I don't like it, I'll be the judge of it. Not everybody has the same taste buds. Like, I posted something about Hershey, about that restaurant Fire and Grain. And it's like, you're not getting, like, 5-star, Michelin-star restaurants. You're in Hershey, PA. You're in a kid's resort, right? The food is good. We enjoyed it, you know? But you get what you get. And someone was like, that place was overpriced. The food was disgusting, blah, blah, blah. First of all, when you go on vacation, everything is overpriced. Everything. Literally. That's number one. But, you know, preference. You didn't like it. That's okay. I liked it. Listen, Yasmin, if you think I'm loud, you must be new here. Have a great day, babe. I make flap steak. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to block somebody. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Leah's her own moderator if we don't know. Okay. Anywho, my potatoes are boiling. I'm going to get my stuff to start making the potato salad. So, honestly, if you're making this at home, I would use red onion. Thank you, Kiki. But I already opened this onion, so I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to just use the white onion. You know what? Maybe I should use the scallion, actually. Actually, I'm going to use scallion. Just scratch what I said, okay? Just ignore me. What, baby? Go ahead. Make sure you don't fall on that, yes, exactly. I wanted to use my scallions anyway. is really pouring.
Plants are happy.
My plants are happy. My tomatoes are like, Leah, what is happening? I didn't know there was an indoor water park. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Gianna. Did you guys ever come across people's TikToks where they're like trying to be AI? And it's like, roses. Roses. Smells so good. Chili pepper. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, spicy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about right now? Cherries. Like what? What?
Avocado coffee.
But you know what it is? Like, I'm not even trying to hate. They're probably making money off that shit. You know what I mean? No, it's like they try to be like AI, right?
That one?
So when people give me gifts, they'll be like, if it's like a rose or something, they'll be like, ooh, roses. Smell the roses. Like they lean to smell the roses. I can't even explain it. I really can't. It's something you just gotta say. See, my husband has no idea what happens. He doesn't scroll TikTok. He doesn't scroll that shit.
You should see what comes up on my For You page.
I bet what comes up on your For You page.
it's
You probably get a bunch of ass shaking on your For You page.
Well, tell them what really comes on my For You page.
Probably people power washing pools.
Yep.
Or like satisfying, like slicing things.
Indian cooking.
Yeah, all foreign videos like that he needs to put the subtitles on of like Indian street food.
Love it.
The stuff that he sends me, I'm like, where do you even come across it? I don't even. What are you watching that's what's on your FYP? I can't.
The guy that makes his own soy sauce? The soy sauce videos are the best.
The guy that makes his own soy sauce. I have no idea who he's talking about. The flap steak I have only seen at Costco. Thank you for the dinosaur, babe. Oh, is that a little Mariella? Look, babe, they gifted me a little Mariella. I've only seen flap steak at Costco. You may be able to get it from like your local butcher. I haven't even ever tried to go to my butcher for it, actually. Flap steak is cheaper than skirt steak. So it's like $8 a pound, maybe. Thank you for the crown. Jellystone Campground. Babe, right, look, can you look that one up? Is that like glamping? Jellystone Campgrounds. What time is it right now?
11:24.
What's going on by what? When as soon as the chicken's done, we'll go. Ooh, upstate New
There's a
York.
whole bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them. There's 3 of them just popped up.
Cool.
One upstate New York.
So these are my scallions. Literally on live today, I'm going to take these 3 scallions. I'm going to actually trim these roots a little bit because they're kind of hairy. You don't even really, they will grow regardless. Trust me. I'm going to put these right back in the cup. And I'm going to grow scallions again.
Hold on. This is cool.
The campgrounds?
Yeah.
Let me look at it. Guys, my husband is so into that stuff, so he would probably really enjoy that.
Hey, boo boo.
Let me see. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're so up Peter Valley. I'm gonna look at that. That is so up my kid's alley. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just looking. I mean, we just came back from somewhere, but both of my kids' birthdays are coming up, and we like to gift our kids experiences. So for the amount of money I'm gonna spend on whatever stupid toy gift or she's gonna want throughout that week, I'd rather like buy her like a stay somewhere and have just like a really fun day. You know what I mean? Mariella is the end of July and Fina's the beginning of August. They're like 3 weeks apart. Okay, so I'm going to cut the whites of these scallions. I like to just run my knife through the bottom of them just so I get smaller slices and you don't get like chunks of onions in your mouth, you know? Dino wings.
Those are reviews, no.
It looks very clean.
Yeah, that's the same review.
I'm gonna save these little green tops to put on the top. Let me get my bowl. Here's my bowl. All right, I'm gonna put my scallions in here. I'm making a really quick potato salad. I have some dill in there that I want to use. I'm kind of just winging it. It's like vinegary based, but I do put a little bit of mayo to just give it like a little bit of a nice tongue feel. I'll show you. It's not like a completely mayo based salad, but it does have mayo. Okay, so I put some of my onion in there. This bowl is from, I think I got it from Walmart actually, like $5. Walmart, and like they have like a little barbecue section, like backyard section with like cool cups and these like weird plastic plates. That's where I got those other ones too, those little circle ones with the little lip. Dinosaurs, they like to chirp. They jump and jump and jump. Dino way. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jalen, for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Crazy Acres Campground. Babe, write this one down too. Thank you for the ice cream. Guys, is this not the funniest thing? Now I can't stop. It's a problem now. Now it's a problem. All right, I have some celery that is... Guys, stop. I'm dying. Oh, my God. See, that's the shit that I scroll. Sometimes I'll scroll and the lives... Thank you for the roses, guys, for real. Sometimes I'll scroll and the lives are like just this girl laying there. She got like just something over her nips. Like in a bed with her eyes closed. She's like fake sleeping. Like, what? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Jana. Thank you. Ooh, sushi! We love sushi in this house. All right, this is some celery I just wanted to get rid of. I'm going to just slice it really tiny. This is all going in my stock bag, too. Any type of salad that I make, I need the vegetables like super duper small. They cannot be chunky vegetables. They got to be thin, small, chunky, like small. I don't know why. It's really more of just like a preference of when you're eating it. I feel like it sticks to the dressing a little better. This is just 2 small stalks of celery. Is that a mango? That is so freaking cool. Thank you. Oh, it's corn. It's corn. Thank you for the corn, babe. Thank you for the ice cream cone, Jalen. Listen, I'm not even hating because those people are probably making cake. It's insane what goes on the internet lately, man. It really is, because I'm not ashamed that I do TikTok at all. Like, this is something that I have been trying to do forever. Like, I'm not ashamed that I do it, but if you sit and have a conversation with someone who like doesn't know much about TikTok, they don't understand. They just don't understand. Or did you ever come across the girl where she has the flattening iron and she's making popcorn with the flattening iron? All right, this is the little bit of celery. I'm gonna put that in the bowl. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, what the hell's on my FYP? What am I looking at? Where's my dill? I am making a quick potato salad. So I had some dill in here I want to use. This is all going to go in my stock bag as well. Yeah, I don't know. I come across some crazy lies. Like sometimes I'm just going to that live button because I'm curious. Like what is happening here? Just cutting the stems off of this dill. This was organic dill, and I gotta say, it was like had these weird freaking stems. Like I actually could have probably planted it. Can you believe I have every herb back there but dill? It just doesn't do well by me. I don't think I'm warm enough for dill. I don't think it's like nice enough here for it. Thank you for the hat, Tracy. Let me throw this extra in my stock bag. She okay?
What was that?
I don't know. It might have been Seraphina's letter from her wall.
Fina, you okay? Did you drop something?
Was it the letter, babe?
Oh, she dropped something.
I'm just putting this in the stock bag as well. My stock bag is popping right now. I'm gonna have a nice stock this week. I grow my own herbs, yes. I don't grow dill because it just does not grow well in my climate. So I just buy it. Dill, I don't know if it's just not humid enough here. I don't know. Thank you. One of my followers gave me this apron. She gave me like a 3-pack, and I actually really, really like it. Very comfortable. Perfect length for me. Thank you for the hat. Riding Cowboys. I'm going to chop up this dill. This is for the potato salad. I love dill and potato salad. I freeze leftover herbs, yes, but lately I've been using them. Like the only herbs I'm really buying right now are dill when I need it, or some additional parsley if I need, because everything else is really growing in my yard. So at the end of the season, I'll like prune and I freeze or I dry them out for like dried herbs. I'll show you that too when I start doing it, but I didn't start doing that yet. This is the dill I'm gonna put in here. So all I have so far is the whites of scallions, 2 celery stalks, and a nice chunky handful of dill. I'm gonna go get some more fresh herbs from the rainstorm that's happening out there. I have some potatoes over here boiling. I'm not gonna roast them or anything. I'm just gonna roast them, but I'm not. I'm running short on time. So I'm just boiling them until they are fork tender, and then when they come out, I'm gonna put them in a bowl with white vinegar and let them cool with the white vinegar, and that like kind of flavors them even more. Like the vinegar gets in the potato. So good. Okay. Let me get some herbs. I would totally bring you, but it's raining, and I don't think I could do both if it's raining. Let's see if I could turn you this way. Maybe you could watch me out though. Like actually really raining. Oh! It's like pouring. All right, fuck it. I'm like actually soaked. That was fucking fun. What the fuck? Like, it's a necessity too. I would have said F it, but I need it. I can't. I fucking can't. Yeah, it was, and honestly, I went out this morning because I had to look at my pepper plants, but I couldn't do anything that I really needed to do because it was really pouring. I got some rosemary, I got some thyme, and I got some parsley. So these herbs I like to cut very, very tiny because rosemary is also like, it's not that great on your tongue when it's raw. So you want to make sure it's cut pretty small. What is my favorite meal to cook for my family? I feel like I love to really just cook everything. I love to just cook, period. I love to cook stuff that I grew up with also, and then like sharing that with them. Like, this is something that I eat, you know, like, do you guys like this? But I feel like I'm kind of past that now. I have my cutting board on my stove right now because it's like better lighting because of the rain. So that's why it's loud. Sorry if that bothers you. I am making a quick potato salad. Okay, put that in. I don't have any garlic, so if you're making this, you should be putting like 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Microplanes, of course. You have inspired me to get my life together. Girl, that was all you. You got your life together. So you should be proud of yourself. That's not me. That's you, babe. Good for you. I don't grow garlic. I did we try last year? And it like was the tiniest clove. Like I couldn't even peel them. Maybe I did something wrong and I should try again. What do you think? All right, let me get you a little bit of mayo. We're going to start building the dressing too. I know, can you believe that I have no garlic? And I went to the grocery store today and I still didn't get the garlic. So I'm going to have to go back. This is why I'm at the store 100 times a day. You know what it was? I like really didn't have anything in my house because I went, you know, we weren't here. So I didn't grocery shop. But it's okay. We're making a quick potato salad. I'm going to put some of these bread and butter pickles and not much, just like a little bit of crunch. Just like that much. A little bit of the juice. Like 2 tablespoons. This is, I struggle to make. I would love to try like different ethnicities of food. Like I never did anything like Caribbean, like jerk chicken or Jamaican, like something like that. I would definitely love to play around with. But I need to like read recipes because I really don't know much about their spices. I'm going to cut these really tiny as well. The chicken has 7 minutes left. And then we're going to flip it. Take the cover off. I have tried Grillo pickle just. I'm not really like a huge pickle fan. My husband loves them. Mariella likes them too. I do like bread and butter if I was to pick a pickle. But I do love like pickled vegetables, and pickled mushrooms is probably my top. It's my favorite one. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Volcandre. I'm going to put the pickles in. This is a J.A. Henkel's, and I definitely recommend. I love this knife. It's my favorite knife. juice of the lemon. I'm making a quick potato salad. I don't know why I add quick to everything. I guess because to me this is like something that doesn't need to be cooked for long, so I consider it quick. But I'm making like an herby potato salad. Whatever I got in the house, potato salad. In this bowl so far, I have the whites of scallions. I have 2 stalks of celery, handful of dill, a few bread and butter pickles, and like 2 tablespoons of the brine. Now I'm putting the juice of 1 whole lemon. Just got my seed. This is the new Miss Rachel, yes. We've watched it about 27 times already. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for following me. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Back home, back in the kitchen. I like to do them both ways because I feel like it doesn't get all my lemon out. This is a herby potato salad. We had a great time on vacation. We're already like thinking of where we should be going next. All right, I'm gonna put olive oil in here. Just about that much. This is the start of the dressing. When I put the potatoes in and see what the texture is like, I'll be adding as I taste like what I want a little more of. But I'm gonna just let this all sit together for now. I'm gonna put some garlic salt because I don't have any garlic right now. I just said that, but I'm gonna add a little more of that. Do like a very little bit amount of sugar, like that much. I would say that's like a little bit less than a tablespoon. And then, like I said, once the potatoes are done, I'm going to pour white vinegar over them and let the vinegar soak into the potato. And then that's how I build the potato salad. But I also am going to put probably like a half a cup of mayo in here. About that much. All right, now let this mix, let the sugar like get dissolved in the liquid. And then this will be tossed with the potatoes after the potatoes sit in the white vinegar for a little bit. And then as I mix it, you know, I will taste it. And see what I need more of as it goes. This was just like the start of the base. Yes, I have a new eyebrow lady. I go to, her name is Leah, actually. Perfect. Okay, my chicken's about to pop. Let's take them out and flip them. And then we're gonna take the cover off and put them back in. So if you've been with me since the start, let's see where we're at. We'll take the fork, flip them, and now we want to just get everything nice and crispy and brown on top. It does smell delicious in here, guys. So this half hour was to like jumpstart the cooking process, and now you want to put that flavor on there. Right, I'm gonna put them back in. A little more seasoning on there. And now I'm going to put them in 400 without the cover for another half hour. They're going to be crispy and delicious. Let me just straighten up a little bit. I'll leave the salt and pepper out because I'm probably going to need more of that for the potato salad. I'll put a little more of this bread and butter liquid too. Oh, I need a little mustard. I'm going to put a little mustard. The Superior mustard. My favorite mustard, if you ask me, is Dijon. Nice, like 2 scoops like that. I have the potatoes. They're like almost done. They're going to be done in like 2 minutes. I'll cool them with you. I'm going to strain them and then I'll let them sit in a little white vinegar. Thank you, Melissa. Just moved from Edison to Princeton. So I don't live near to Princeton, but there's a lot of great restaurants in central New Jersey. I'm sure there's people in here that maybe live around there and they can definitely share a ton of options. But even the stuff that I share is maybe like 20, 25 minutes from Princeton. Not too far. So let me taste it now with the mustard. So much better. I love Dijon mustard. It just has like a cleaner, a little bit of a classier taste. I don't know. I can't really explain it. My favorite restaurant in Queens. Oh my God, it's been so long. I don't even know if they're still there. I love like all of Main Street in Queens. There's a ton of great Asian food over there. Cross Bay Boulevard, obviously Lenny's Clam Bar, delicious. There was this place called Blue Chips on Queens Boulevard that I used to love. It was a Mexican restaurant. I don't think it's there anymore. London Lenny's, is that place still there? That place was mad good. Pio Pio, the roasted chicken with the green sauce, mad good. Pizza, I would always choose New Park. Ozone Pizza is pretty good too. I grew up in Howard Beach, Queens. I live in New Jersey now. I moved out of Howard Beach after Hurricane Sandy. And I moved in Staten Island for a few years. And now I bought a house in Jersey. La Villa is delicious too, yes. La Villa, they have the best chicken Caesar wraps. Like, people go hard for chicken Caesar wraps. They're the best. And they're huge. Not cheap. Definitely not cheap. But delicious. All right, let me check my potatoes. I think they're done though. Potatoes are done. So I'm going to just strain them and then I'm going to bring them back over here with you, okay? It is 11:50 over here. I have been up since like 5 in the morning. I already went to Trader Joe. I cooked like 5 things already. All right, I'm gonna just strain the potatoes and then I will put the vinegar on it with you. I'm just blocking some shit. Like, people are trying to share their nudes in my live. Like, guys, come on. You're in the wrong live. You're in the wrong live, my friends. So I like to pour the vinegar on the hot potatoes, and as the potatoes cool, they just get like, they soak up the vinegar. I don't really know if there's like a science behind it or what, but that's how I like making it. I also put salt and pepper on the potato like that, and that like just seasons the inside of the potato. So say I would use like a half a cup of vinegar in my potato salad. I pour that vinegar over the hot potatoes, let them chill. I do about a half a cup. Depends on how many potatoes you have, you know? That was probably like a little bit more than a cup. This is about 3 pounds of potatoes. You know, until you want about that much at the bottom. Can you tell how much is in there? Probably not. I would say about a half a cup to a cup. You have to just judge by the amount of potatoes that you have. And as it sits, it's going to soak it up. These are actually 2 different types of potatoes here. These are red potatoes and baby Dutch golds. Again, I'm just using what I had in the house. And I'm going to go through and just cut the bigger ones. That's probably the only one. It's just like seasons the potato nicely. I don't know, you know, you could totally skip this step. Not necessary, I guess. But for my potato salad, it's necessary. Okay, so also at this stage, I want to season with salt and pepper. So, yes, I do this with my green bean salad as well. So I season my salt and pepper here. I already seasoned the dressing, and then once we marry it together, we'll see what we need. Also, when you make potato salad, you should really taste it like 3 hours later. Like, taste it for seasoning, but I would wait a little bit because it's always going to get like deeper in flavor as it sits. So I'm putting some salt. Potatoes like salt, so don't lose your shit. And fresh black pepper. This pepper, I like don't even feel like it comes out. It's such a light pepper grinder. I should really get myself those automatic ones. I like a lot of pepper, so we'll be here for a minute. A weekly staple at my house is some sort of roasted chicken, for sure. I do roasted chicken at least once a week. Roasted chicken, usually some sort of fish, shrimp or salmon is a staple. What else? And I also like to do a no meat night, like a meatless Monday, but maybe not on a Monday, you know? And usually chickpea based, or like I also do a chickpea and eggplant curry. I really like that too. Okay. So now at this point, you want to just let them sit. Don't play with them too much because you're going to make them fall apart. I'm going to just put them on the counter and just let them cool out a little bit. This is your dressing too.
What does it smell?
I'm making potato salad.
I want that.
You're going to have it, babe. Don't you worry.
Yeah. No way.
What does she want?
$100 app.
She's out of her minds. All right, what's popping, guys? I didn't even drink my coffee. Do you have a favorite guilty pleasure food or comfort food? So thank you, April. I love cheese fries. Like that cheese in a can, like the Cheese Whiz. Like, you know, when you go to Philly cheesesteak, go to Philly and get cheesesteaks and they give you the Cheese Whiz. Cheese fries with that cheese. Yes, please. Sign me up. Crispy ass French fries though. They gotta be like double fried. Super, super crispy. And it can't be like melted cheese. It has to be that Cheese Whiz. It's the best. Ooh, I like those. Those are fancy. Thank you, Melissa. Cheese fries. What else do I really love? Like my guilty pleasure food, babe.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, if I wanted something junk.
Oh, you like, Are You Hungry?
There's this place by me called Are You Hungry? Yeah. Oh, I told them cheese fries. They got really good cheese fries. And like cheese steaks. Like I love cheese steaks and like French dip sandwiches, like shit like that. I also really like diner food. So that's usually what you get there.
Chicken finger wrap.
Chicken finger wrap, yeah, with bacon and American cheese, honey mustard, yes. Tuna?
Italian tuna.
Italian tuna, I like that, but that's not junk. That's actually pretty fresca. Benny Tadino's down in Hoboken. I don't think I'm that close to Hoboken. I'm not on that side of Jersey. I mean, Jersey don't really have a ton of diners, though. I mean, I grew up with diners in Queens, which are superior. I haven't really found like a great diner around here. The Edison diner is pretty good, but it's still not like the diners that I grew up with. Thank you, Stacy, for the heart. The dressing of the potato salad, I will also share this live to my YouTube. The dressing for the potato salad is a little bit of mayo. There is fresh lemon juice, scallion, celery, dill, rosemary, oregano. There's a bunch of shit in there. I'll share the live. Try them a touch and diner. Okay. Is that the one that's right by the Whole Foods? Thank you, princess. Diner in Staten Island, I really liked the Annandale Terrace. I liked that one the best. We used to go to the Dove years ago, when I first started dating my husband 11 years ago, and it was okay then. And then it just got got a little trashy for me, I gotta say.
The Dirty Bird.
They used to call it the Dirty Bird. No, well, I was doing the AI thing for a second because it was thank you for the gummy bear. I was just trying to be funny, but I'm not trying to make money off that shit. But I'm not knocking anyone that does. Do you, boo? I can barely keep up with my life. You think I could keep up with that? I am not Armenian. I am Italian American. But people tell me that I look Armenian all the time. Seabra's Portuguese supermarket. No, where's that? Is that the seat by the Seabra's Armory? So I call it Taylor ham or pork roll. Honestly, I don't really call it anything because I'm not from Jersey. So I only found out about pork roll or whatever since moving here. So by my area, they call it pork roll. So that's what I know it as, pork roll. Because that's what the people in my town call it. Where is Seabra's? I know there's a Seabra's Armory. It's a seafood restaurant. I think that's Perth Amboy. They have one in Union and Hillside. I have no idea where that is. Nautilus Diner on Long Island. I'm sure it's good, but that's very far from me. I am cooking some food to bring to my mother-in-law, so she has, so her and my father-in-law have some dinner for the week. So I'm actually going there for dinner. I think she's ordering us food. I don't know what we're eating, but I'm cooking some food to bring there for her for the week. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I honestly, my mother-in-law, I hear horror stories. I'm very grateful with my in-laws. My family's great too. My mother right now actually has my dog because me and my husband went away for a few days. So we drove to my mother's house because my mother has a house in Pennsylvania as well. So she's been up there for a few weeks. So we drove there first, dropped my dog off. We spent a few days over there with her. And then Hershey is the complete opposite of where her house is in PA. So it was 2 hours to go over there or 2 hours to get home. And my mom's coming here next week anyway, because it's Mariella's birthday. So she's like, just go. And I'll just hold her until I come back. And you know what? My dog is having way more fun over there than she would be having here. That's for sure. Ciro's in Monroe. There's a really good Ciro's on Staten Island too. I go to Queens probably every 6 weeks. That's where my family lives. I don't go for the bakeries. I really just go to visit my family. I love pastries and shit, but it's just not something that we eat often. Do you like cats or are you strictly a dog person? I don't dislike cats. I just don't want them living in my house because I'm the one that's keeping up with the kitty box and everything else. And it's not something I want to do. So I don't dislike them. I just don't want them in my own house. I'll pet them in your house and, play with them and shit. But I don't want them here. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I mean, I'm going to just keep it real, you know? Cats are adorable. The stewed eggplant, oh, one of my favorite things. I love that. And that's coming from someone, I grew up with 4 cats. One of my cats' name was Spliff, Luna, Jolie, and Mama Cat. I had 4 cats growing up. And Spliffy. Spliffy and Luna are actually still alive. They live with my mother. New Park pizza is my favorite. Yes, I actually grew up on New Park. I have been a stay-at-home mother since July of 2022. It has not been a long time. It's not even been a year. I wasn't really even planning to be a stay-at-home parent, but after having my second child, my form of childcare like wasn't something that we had anymore, and I wasn't putting my kids in daycare just because the amount of money I was making and then paying for daycare was kind of like evening itself out. So I stayed home with my kids, and I focused on social media because I had more time to create content, and here we are. And honestly, I'm way happier now. I am so much happier. What I was doing before wasn't what I wanted to do. You know, I did it because it was comfortable and it made me money for the time being. Thank you, Angelica. That's so sweet. Thank you. Everything happens for a reason, right? Like, you can plan till you're blue in the face. You can plan literally till you're blue in the face. And it just may not happen that way. You know what I mean? Like, when I planned on having a second kid, I did not plan to get pregnant and have my kids' birthdays 2 weeks apart from each other. But it just didn't work out. Like, you know, we tried to get pregnant. We tried. And then by the time we got pregnant and everything worked out the way it was supposed to, now I have my kids' birthdays back to back. It's a very expensive month, I have to say. Yes, everything just, I feel like it works out the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Tasty Moment. Oh my God, so good. Did you guys go? We love that place. It is 12 o'clock here. Even when you plan your pregnancy, you're never ready for that. You're never ready, like, because shit could be thrown at you that you weren't even expecting, that you didn't have in that plan, right? So then what? Oh yeah, they are closed on Tuesdays. I forgot about that. That place is man good. I would totally recommend Tasty Dumpling over that Ugly Dumpling place. We tried Ugly Dumpling because it was new, you know, and I like to try the new places around me. But Tasty Moment is far more delicious and way more like, you know, authentic. 2 children's birthdays in 3 days. Yeah, my sister has 4 boys and 3 of them are all in the same month. And they're all July. So 3 of my sister's kids are in July. Mariella's in July and Seraphina's the first week of August. So they're just all back to back. Ordering sashimi for the first time. So you've never had raw fish. I would definitely say to start with like the basics. Tuna, salmon, yellowtail. That's what I would start with for sure. Yeah, Tasty Moment is so bomb. Tasty Pastry in Diker Heights. I have not. I'm not really in Diker Heights often. Anymore, at least, when I was younger. But I'm past those days. I have not tried the revolving sushi spot. I want to bring Seraphina there. I kind of want to do like a date with just me and Seraphina there. So I'm going to actually plan that for her. Just because I don't want to bring Mariella there. I want Fina to just get the full experience and not have to be like rushed out or whatever, you know? So I'm going to do that like a date night, me and her. Thank you for following me, guys. Do I make gluten-free specific meals? I don't, but I mean, I feel like I cook with a lot of gluten-free things. We don't really eat, like, what is gluten in mostly? Bread? What else? Diker Heights Christmas lights, yes, of course. My girls are both Leos, yep. I love the name Seraphina, too. I think it's a very beautiful name. Yeah, I mean, I cook with like a lot of protein and you know, vegetables, but I do feel like if you have a gluten allergy, you can always just like tweak whatever it is that I'm using. Like if I'm using breadcrumbs, Can you eat nuts? I would say to use like an almond flour or like a chickpea flour. Is chickpea gluten? I know I probably sound stupid. It's just I don't have an issue like that, so I don't do my research in that department. You know what I mean? I grew up in Howard Beach, Queens. I live in Jersey now. My husband is in telecommunications. Right, babe? You proud of me I said that? Telecommunications? I love the name Serafina. It's my little baby. My husband is Italian, and then also we're not really sure because his father was adopted. So we're going to do the 23andMe on him because I'm so curious of what he is as well. I was afraid. So coming down to one income was definitely tough for us, which is another reason why I was like so hopeful to, get the TikTok off the ground. Mainly because we never had the one income. I always worked too. You know what I mean? And living where we live, you have to work 2 incomes. It just is what it is. What I was working before was never something that was like my passion. It wasn't something I really wanted to do. I was doing it because it made me a paycheck. If I can make money in a way that brings me joy, then I'm going to probably stay exactly where that is. New Jersey is expensive. The taxes are expensive. I feel like the cost of the houses maybe aren't as much. And I say that very lightly. But the taxes are insane. Right before I had Mariella, I was doing dental billing. Yes, I do like Jersey, honestly. If I was to move anywhere in Jersey, it would just be like deeper in Jersey. I don't know. I didn't think that I would love Jersey, but I actually really do. Thank you, Doris. I like that. I appreciate that. Hi from Maryland. Hi from New Jersey. Would I ever leave the East Coast? You never know. I feel like I would go like south or something. I don't know. I just don't want to be anywhere where it's hot all year round either. I never even really thought about it. Like, I'm not somebody who needs to move, like a ton of times. I said to my husband that the next time we move, number one, I'm not settling. And I actually did a lot of garden content today. I just haven't had a chance to edit it yet. So like either today or tomorrow. When we move next time, I like kind of want it to be my last, unless like I end up in a 55 and over at some point, because I'm also not opposed to those. But I also don't want to settle. Like this house, we weren't financially in the same situation that we are now. I mean, it was 6 years ago. So, we settled for a lot of things because we were working with what we had. You know what I mean? So this time around, I want my big kitchen, like certain shit I'm not going to pass on. New Jersey realtor. I'll let you know, but not anytime soon. Like we're thinking probably like 2 or 3 years. So it doesn't matter what's happening now. Who knows what's going to be happening then when the time comes, but not anytime soon. Maine has great seafood, right? I'm coming. Open the gates for me. I'm on my way. Will I stay in Jersey? Who knows? You never know. My husband may get a promotion in Guam for making $3 million. I don't know. You never know. I don't know how she's back, guys. I don't know. I mean, let her live. Maybe she needs a couple of bucks. My dream vacation would be to travel all over Europe. And we are going to do that eventually, but I'm not going to do that now. And if I do bring my kids, it's not going to be until they're later, like until they're old enough to want to enjoy it as much as me and my husband are going to enjoy it. So, one day. I don't really have any desire to move yet. Like we're comfortable in this house right now. It's affordable for us to run. I mean, my daughter, I have her in Catholic and she really enjoys the school that she's in. So anywhere I move, I'm going to be paying additional taxes to use their school system, which is, you know, what I plan to do in the future. But as of now, keeping her in Catholic and living where I am is just working out for us, you know? When we outgrow this house, that's when we'll start looking. But I think we have another few years here. There's no reason for us to run yet. I actually kind of like the neighborhood I'm in. It's pretty cute. And I also love the school that my daughter's in. Yeah, also I'm not sure like what's going on with houses, and I'm not settling, like I said. And I'm also like, we're not ready to buy another one. So I'm not gonna even start looking because you guys know the houses are less than like what? 24 hours. The house next door to me sold in like 3 days. I am done having children. Completely done having children. You made my zucchini so delicious. The picture of my sink is from Hobby Lobby. North Brunswick Costco has better things than Edison. I don't know. I've never been to the North Brunswick one. I've only been to the Edison one. I'm going to have to try that one. I hated moving also. Lala, I totally can like agree to that because even the process of finding this house, which I'm very happy with this house, you know, but the process of finding a home was so stressful for me. Like people think that's supposed to be like an enjoyable experience. You know what I mean? I fucking hated every second. I looked at all these beautiful houses. I fell in love with the houses. I was putting bids on them. People were outbidding me like 30, 40,000. Like, and I'm sitting here like, this is all I got. So obviously they're going to get it before me. You know what I mean? But it was like I said, everything works out exactly the way it's going to be because the house that I wanted before, like it's not far from me. And sometimes I'll like walk by it because it's just on like my walk around the neighborhood. And whoever they sold it to, they don't keep up with it the way I would. That's for sure. So I have been to Delaware when I was younger, but Delaware seems like a cool place. I would definitely visit it. Everything happens for a reason. Also, the house before did not have a pool. The house that I liked more before this house, the yard had nothing. So, again, it worked out. I'm actually not cooking tonight for dinner. So I cooked here on live with you guys for a little bit, but I'm bringing this food to my in-laws. So they have some stuff throughout the week. But I am... I think we're ordering tonight. I'm going there for dinner. I'm going to finish putting the potato salad with you guys, and then I'm going to hop off. Ooh, potato down. Okay, so now these have just got like so much softer in that vinegar. I'm going to put them in the dressing now. So I'm going to take them out of the vinegar, and then you can add some vinegar as you go. Use it if you need it. Thank you. I should make a cookbook. People say this to me all the time, and maybe eventually I will. I just feel like right now is not like the best timing. I am home with my kids, you know. Making a cookbook is not just like, it's not just like writing some stuff down, like a little of this, a little of that. Like you need real measurements and stuff, right? So that stuff takes time. It takes recipe testing. And one day when you know, both of my kids are in school, which is only going to be like 2 or 3 years, I'll have the extra time for that. But I'm already taking away time from working with brands and, you know, creating content that I still want to be like a present parent. You know what I mean? I have shared this before. And I just feel like adding another thing to my plate is going to take time away from my, you know, kids. And as of right now, I'm just enjoying my kids. I'm just enjoying it. You know? Okay, I'm going to mix this up. So this is the only vinegar that's left. Super flavorful, right? I like to just mix this up first, see what the texture is, and then later on, when I take it out of the refrigerator, I'll add that liquid. So don't throw that liquid out, save it. You may throw it out, you may not need it, but save it in case you do. So this is going to thicken up in the fridge. I will show you later when I open it at my mother-in-law's. But I'm gonna taste it to just see if I need salt and pepper. Do you want to taste it and tell me if I need salt and pepper? So as it sits, it'll get very thick. Literally delicious. I'm not even kidding with you. That shit don't need nothing. Oh my god, so good. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit in a bowl for my in-laws. Delicious. I can't give her a lot because she tells me I give her too much and then they don't eat it. They eat like birds. I don't know what it is. I can't, just like older people, they don't like eat as much and I'm just like, give it to me. Get some of that nice dressing down there. Okay, and pack that up for her. And then I'm sending over the chicken with those roasted vegetables at the bottom. So this I'm going to just leave on my counter. I don't want to put this in the fridge yet. Because I like it to cool on the counter. So I'm going to just leave this on my counter for now. So delicious. Also, before I serve that, I like to put a little bit of the crispy French's onions. It just gives it like a nice texture. So these are all fresh herbs. I like to use a ton of dill in my potato salad, but you can use any fresh herbs that you enjoy. I will post the live to my YouTube so you guys can watch, but I'm going to hop off now because I got to get dressed. I got to get my kids dressed. I will post a video of the chicken that's done, like when it looks like when it's crispy, and I will post the potato salad with the crispy onions on it so you can see the texture difference when it cools down, okay? So if you want like exactly what I put in it, I'll post it to my YouTube eventually. I also have the shrimp burgers that I'm posting. I just saved them this morning, so I will have them up today. The shrimp burgers, and what did I cook last time on live? That one too, okay? Love you guys so much. I tried to give you a quick little live today because I missed you on Friday, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pop on some other time. Thank you, Mary. Have a great Sunday, guys.